again. And now I have no streak. What was the name of that map that I ended up playing but didn't finish because, of course, I didn't. That previous map that it crashed on, I'm gonna put that on the revenge stream. Alright, it was just called Outpost. Only called Outpost, okay. Well, I got that on the revenge stream for later then. Okay, let's try this again. A brand new game of the Arcade Hero Challenge. Same rules as before. 4 lives, 4 maps. Can skip a map, but it takes all my lives to 1. Game over if I disconnect or if I run out of lives. Hopefully it doesn't disconnect. We kind of knew it was going to because it does every time now. And I can't apply the fix until I'm done my project. I'm hoping that roleplay map doesn't come back. I've got that on... Well, I do kind of have that on the revenge stream, but not really. I have to keep it until I know if it's winnable or not. If I find out it's winnable, then yes, I'll have to go back and win and beat it. But just gotta go and find out. Anyway, we're gonna do this first. Next challenge. Arcade Hero Challenge 13. And this loadout is called Death. Oh. I get it. I screwed up. I screwed up when I started. I definitely screwed up. I know what I was supposed to do. And I screwed up at the beginning. Oh, well. Okay, there might be hope after all. I just need a weapon. I have a weapon. I need another weapon. Yes. Okay. No, just give me the fist for now. Ow. Ow. Hey, I got a throwing knife. There's the guys in the background that are not part of the action keep throwing knives. This throwing knives are pretty much my only hope. Ow, nope, never mind. Okay, so I know what I had to do. As soon as the game starts, you gotta kill immediately and take advantage of the invincibility frames. And then pretty much the rest of the game after that is just speed boosting. Okay, so this one actually is the most fun map I've played so far, despite the little amount of effort that was put into it. Because there was like a challenge there, it's like a small challenge that just it puts you in. Okay, so this time I'll get it right. Okay, I can work with this. Ow. Just run around in a circle until I get my HP back. I have another weapon. Ow. Run around in a circle. Run around in a circle. Oh my god, so many buttons just to get that speed boost on. Come on! There we go. Every time I stop to attack, I get hit. Yeah, if I stop and attack, I get hit. There's no stopping that. Got a weapon. Just need to get like a good weapons supply, then I can just throw the weapons. Oh, I got 2 of them now. They're friendly firing their teammates. They're throwing knives and it's hitting their teammates. No! Oh, that was close. No, I need another weapon. Give me another weapon, no! Okay, takedown's bad. They take too long. Too slow. Don't do takedowns. There we go. And one of the enemies is not here. Oh. Oh, that's how we're gonna do this now, huh? That's how we're gonna do this, huh? We're gonna start the game with me trying to break my controller, huh? Alright. So, there's one enemy left, and it's not in this pit with me. Which pretty much means you have to get out of this pit. And that's probably what the super speed was for. So I actually might have just lost by using my super speed to fight those enemies. Well, this map was looking okay until this happened. Now I'm not sure what to think. Okay, you tops! Check this map! Find out if the enemy is over in an area that can actually be accessed. I need to know if you can actually reach the enemy. It is possible that if you climb up, that there's no way to get down and you just die. And they might have set it up so you cannot win. Amazing! But I wanted this map checked and not the role. Well, you've read the idea. But this map actually seems really fun. It did at the beginning. I'm not finding any cracks to be able to get over these walls, though. There's certain spots that the feet just doesn't grip, so this actually might not be jump trickable by normal means. And again, that's might be where the movement speed was supposed to be used. It's not looking good. There's only one spot so far that I found that my feet will grip, but it doesn't go anywhere. It's like right here. Oh, come on, I was so close. I actually got somewhere at one point. Come on. Get up. Get up. Ugh. Oh, I have an idea. Okay, go up this one. I didn't expect to jump that high. That was too high. Okay. Just go along the ledge. No, it pushed me off. Okay. That's not the answer. It's the only answers I can see, though. Is that the joke that you're actually supposed to angel up top? Angel up top. Oh. So the chance that the angel may have wandered off by now, and in which case I'm stuck. Yeah, there's a chance the angel wandered off. I either have to wait until it comes back, or I have to start over and hope that the movement speed. The hell? Oh, hello! You came back! Thank you, sir! My knife doesn't go that high. My knife doesn't go that high! And neither is my throwing weapons! How could I supposed to hit it then? My throwing weapon doesn't go that high! Oops, that was an accident. At least I got my throwing knives back. Then I can't throw it that high. Just goes straight down. Okay. I'm not really sure how the creator wants you to do this one. What's the intended strat? Oh, so I gotta make a decision now of, do I actually want to take the chance or do I want to use my skip on this? Because it might be set up that even with the movement speed, you still can't get up there. Well, screw it, I'll use my skip. So that's 3 maps now on the revenge stream. At least now if it disconnects, then I can just come back and just do revenge stream only. Just play the Far Cry 5 maps and that'll be it. War Z, and this one has to be winnable because Invincible. This one's probably going to be an easy win. Doesn't really have the best display picture. It's just a flat surface. I mean, anybody can make that flat surface, so... we'll see. This is the map that was rolled, though. Hello, welcome back. Alright, let's do this. Doesn't really matter what my loadout was, it was just pretty much the Invincibles turned on. It's just find the enemies. Not 194, oh my god. So I cannot skip anymore. I have to win this or or I've lost the challenge. Hi, welcome back again. Invincible's turned on. This is basically whether or not my game will just cut off before I get the win. Or if the creator put an enemy in an inaccessible location. That's another thing that could happen that would cause me to lose. It's that circle-y pit that I just went out of. I feel like you could get up there with that movement speed, and I'm gonna go back and check. I'm gonna go back and try it at least. Oh yay, I'm killing zombies over and over again. It's like the creator spent their budget on these zombies rather than the actual map itself. It's gonna be a long game. I saw in that picture that we saw that there was a vehicle. So, is that vehicle still present? Or is that a misleading picture? Or a picture that was taken early and then they switched the map around later? I'm looking at my compass, I don't see any vehicles. It's like completely empty. Oh, there's the vehicle. There's the vehicle. Hey, Dizzy! I got two things to tell you. Number one, I do not take requests on stream. Because if I did, then a whole bunch of people would start sending the requests and I wouldn't be able to do them all. And people would get upset for that. Number two, I will take requests on the 300 subscriber special stream when that day comes. I vowed that the 300 subscriber special stream will have requests being taken on stream. It'll just be one request per person and YouTuber. Both map creator and YouTuber. Just to make it fair. I'll have to probably do an all-day stream. And yeah, I'll have to send out warning too. Once it's at subscriber 300, then I'll take requests on stream just for that day only. I've already decided that subscriber count 400, that one's gonna be Arcade Hero Challenge, but every map selected is by the legends. Whoever's gotten on my 10 best maps list. That'll be intense. That'll be then. That'll be a long time. At the rate it's going, I probably won't have 400 subs before the PlayStation 5 comes. I think I'll have 300 subs by January or February, though, by the way it's going. But I don't think 400 is going to come before PlayStation 5. It might happen before Far Cry 6, though. I'm not going to worry too much about it, though, because it'll happen when it happens, if it happens. I'm just going to focus on this, on my content and my games. My game plan. And speaking of which, if anyone's just joined, the invincible modifier's turned on. I cannot die. It's just waiting for the inevitable win at this point. And yes, you're seeing a big, bland, empty map with nothing but zombies. The creator probably spent their entire budget on the enemy waves and not the map itself. Because there's not very much design in this map. I think it says it all when you see a floating house. That pretty much tells you everything you need to know. A floating house without context. You can die if you drive out of bounds. That's... Wait, if you have Invincible turned on, you go out of bounds. It just teleports you back on the map. I'm just taking the vehicle at this point because it's much faster than going on foot. This is a large map. Who would build something like this? Jeez. Oh, I want to test that so much now. I want to test that. But I'm stuck on this life system. I'm on my last life. The rules today in the Arcade Hero Challenge are definitely not in my favor. It gave me some pretty different maps. It gave me a lot of maps that I imagine most people are never going to beat. Or even attempt to beat. Got that role-playing map, and then I got that Death Pit map. And both of them caused me to have to use my skip. This map is definitely not a prize winner. I've been around for a long time in terms of the Far Cry 5 games. I'm not even fighting any enemies anymore. I've been around for a long time and played over 1,000 maps. It'd be insulting to the creators that I've actually made something good for me to call this average. Just average. It'd be insulting to them. It is possible, though, to use very little resources and actually make a good map. It is possible, it is. That Death Pit would have been one of those maps had it not been for the random angel up on top of the cliff. That actually would have been an okay map without that angel being up there. But yeah, this is just torture. All the enemies are zombies, too. So there's no point in me firing a gun to alert their attention. I can't even find them anymore. Let's just drive off in the middle of nowhere and hope I get something. Finally found one! Apparently the creator wants you to come out here. They want you to drive out here because all the enemies are out here. This was part of the game. This was what they wanted. Oh, I hope they see what they build and start asking questions when they see this video later. Do you take requests yet? Nope. Requests are still closed. Requests are still closed at this point in time. YouTubes, I imagine you probably have wondered if I am making progress on the Life is Strange thing, because I haven't really been giving much of an update on it. I have. Well, I've been putting in at least 2 hours every day. At bare minimum. I don't want to completely rush it, because when you make a story, a rushed story just does not come out well. If you know what I mean. When I make those Life is Strange parodies, I always have an idea on how I want it directed, but I don't always find the words in the game dialogue to be able to use. Sometimes I have to spend an entire day just to find one word that a character says, because I don't have them memorized off by heart. I got Max's lines mostly memorized, though, from having to use her for so many times. But all the other minor characters, I generally have to go into the game just to see what they say. So I wind up doing like 7-8 playthroughs just to bring out one video. I wish I was exaggerating that, but I'm not. A lot of playthroughs have to be done. Fortunately, the game does have a chapter select system. It has a scene select, so that does speed it up. Listen to me talking about something else that's not related to Far Cry 5. That just seems more entertaining than what this map is. Okay, that was probably the biggest shot yet at this map. One line from video game I always remember. At least it's not raining. Huh. Where does that come from? What game does that say that? What game or movie says at least it's not raining? I feel like that would be like a game that has like acid. Preston oh no! Oh, so many memories. I'm blinded by his dang settlement quest that are never ending. I thought he would be a cool and okay companion to have until he kept handing me a quest every time I wanted to talk to him. Now he's not so cool anymore. I turned him hostile on my games. I'm the one with the DLC with the Nuka World. He gets really mad if you go and take over a settlement with under a raider faction. I did that and pissed him off, and I did that on purpose too, just to piss him off. He's not exactly the worst companion in that game in Fallout 4, but he's definitely the most annoying. Favorite companions on my end would be Kate, RJ McCready, and Dance. Oh, and I also like Deacon too. Deacon's cool. He's one of my favorites though. It's hard to control what he wears just because it always changes randomly. Dance, he's just overpowered as hell. Him having a natural power armor that doesn't degrade. Oh man, he's definitely a good choice for combat. I just like Kate's personality, and I also like McCready to an extent in terms of the way, just how he almost never misses a shot. Apparently that game works better if if characters rapid fire their guns, so McCready's not really all that good. Still use them anyway. Because screw tier lists, I just use my favorites. That's the way everyone else should play too, just use your favorites. Unless you're playing competitively and professionally. Then I suppose that's a different story. I wonder how many people would try and shoot Preston Garvey to death if they could. Or how many people have installed the non-essential mod, the one that turns off his essential stats and lets you shoot him. I've definitely wanted to install that, but my game's been left unmodded for some reason. I think at the time I just wanted the platinum trophy. And that's why I didn't want to mod the game, because it disables that if you do that on the PS4. But now I just don't really care about trophies anymore. I'm not trophy hunting anymore. I used to be a trophy hunter back then in the PS3 days. And oh whoa, that guy just popped the tire. Dude, running over the zombie just popped the tire of this vehicle. It's recovered now thanks to the perk, but... Okay, anyway, as I was saying, I used to be a trophy hunter during the PS3 era. And it was with a different account than what I'm using right now. Because if you looked at my account right now, you'd think, no, that there's no way you can be a trophy hunter. You'd barely have any platinums. It was with a different account. But yeah, I kind of grew out of trophy hunting after near the end of the PS3 cycle era and just wanted to play video games for fun. Fallout 4, though, was one of the games that I did want the Platinum Trophy at one point. The one trophy that stopped me from going after was the one where you have to use that home run baseball bat and whack their head to a certain distance. That stopped me from getting the Platinum at one point. It wasn't that settlement quest, the one where you have to get 100 happiness. That one I did pretty easily, actually. It's kind of exploitable how you can just spam a bunch of trader shops and you just get instant settlement happiness, but yeah. Oh yeah, I used to be an achievement hunter on the Xbox 360 as well. I got a 360 before I got a PS3, and I was just going around getting achievements because it was the new thing at the time and it seemed pretty cool. At least it gives something to do. That lasted all the way to the end of my Xbox cycle, which was about a year. And then it red ringed. And then my insurance covered another console. And then it red ringed in a week. And my insurance didn't cover the second one. So after that, I was done with Xbox and just moved to PlayStation. Lost $600 to that. I was quite upset with that. Why don't you play Far Cry 4? Because I do not have it installed on my console right now. It is not on my console. The big reason of why it's not on my console is because I need the storage space at the moment. I currently need to save the storage space for my video projects. Once the most recent project is done, then I can actually start putting on other games again. Oh, I guess I can clear this question up now if anyone's wondering. The chances of me going back to Far Cry 4 main campaign on stream or on video, 0. I don't really enjoy it because of the tower climbing. It turned me off when I found out there was repetitive tower climbing. As far as going back to the map browser, though, yes, I will go back to that at some point. Just to see if anyone's actually made something decent. Hey, cat and dog, make me a good Far Cry 4 map. Make me a decent one so that I can actually praise the game, praise the map browser, and say that there's actually a dude that made something really cool and really fun. Yeah, I just really do not like that tower climbing. Come on, run him over. There we go. And what's your very first game that you platinumed? Or, to rephrase that for Xbox players, what is the very first game you got all the achievements on? Do you guys remember your very first game, if you ever did? What is the game that comes to mind when you remember the game that you did 100%? Maybe not necessarily the in-game 100%, because it doesn't always mean you're going to get the platinum / all achievements unlocked. But what is that game, if you remember? I see a Call of Duty, and I see Grand Theft Auto 5. Why did that not run them over? Oh, this vehicle actually has a gun. Okay, well I'll use this for a little bit, just because it's something different. On a side note, my game hasn't crashed yet, so that's good. The hell? Oh, they're hitting on a vehicle. I do not remember my very first game anymore. It's been so long ago that I've actually forgotten. I just hit a level cap 2. Awesome, congrats, man. It's only gonna go downhill from here, though. As you might start encountering the and Dizzy have been encountering. Yeah, this game does not want you to be at the level. The hell? I did not flip the car. What the? What flipped the car? What just turned that car over? What? Oh my god! Oh, I'm so glad I got that on film. What the hell just flipped that car over? Oh, okay. Yeah, this game definitely doesn't want you to be at level 500. Or Ubisoft didn't play test their game at level 500. I'm sure that was probably one person that play tested it, but it was likely the PC version and not the PS4. They probably just imported it and thought that it would be okay. I'm just talking randomly. I don't really know if that's the case. I just realized that there's 194 enemies that have to be destroyed. I actually thought there was less that had to be destroyed. Hey guys, my game hasn't crashed yet, and it's still going on. This map is still playing. Is that a new record at this point? That it hasn't crashed yet? Have you heard of a Fallout First? The subscription for that? Yes, I have. I've got like 3 or 4 different sources on what's going on in the gaming world, and they usually cover the crap that the gaming industry tries to pull on people. So I'm generally well informed, and yes, I know about the Fallout First description and how it's basically just a slap in the face to all gamers around the world. Luckily, I never bought Fallout First, and I never bought Fallout 76. And I have no intention of buying Fallout 76 either, even if people want me to play it. Maybe the next Fallout game. Maybe. My big problem with Fallout 76 that's keeping me away is it's literally a downgrade of Fallout 4. It literally feels like by the small things that I've witnessed, it looks like a downgrade overall. And even though it probably is somewhat of an upgrade in terms of more enemy variety, it's a downgrade because they were supposed. If you're bringing out a game like 3 or 4 years later, you're supposed to actually have more work put into it. Literally everything looks the same. It's kind of lazy. It kind of feels like it's just, or with the way it looks, it's like Fallout 4 but with online play. Oh, forced online play, might I add. Anyway, yeah, I don't really want to play Fallout 76. I'm just gonna wait until Fallout 6 happens, if it ever does. Of course, they might just do a always online play with Fallout 6 as well. They might. Who knows what that will be like. They'll definitely have to make some changes to it, though. It's weird, though. It kind of feels like Bethesda is not really interested in making video games anymore. That they just want to make money instead of making a good game. I still remember the days when they actually made good games. And now they've gotten such a questionable reputation. It's weird. I'm not really gonna say that what they're doing overall is bad, but I'm definitely gonna say that what they're doing is not good. And why I'm saying that why I'm not gonna say that what they're doing is bad is because they're a corporation. They're in it for money. I understand that. It's all about the money. It's what they have to do. It's just sad though that we may have to wait so long for a good game to come out, if at all. I have heard some good things about the Cyberpunk 2077. Heard some good things. That it might actually become the next good game, or it might be the game of the century. There's a lot of journalists that are trying to start a whole bunch of controversy about it, but it didn't really stick. It didn't stick. Mostly because that company that's made it doesn't have a negative reputation yet. And so far, they've walked the walk. So, we will see. We will see what Cyberpunk 2077 holds up. If it's any good, any decent, I might actually get it. As for whether or not I play it on stream is unknown. But, we'll see. I know that I'm definitely going to play Outer Worlds. I'm gonna play that. I haven't seen any footage of that, and I don't want to. I don't want to see what that game has to offer until I actually play it. I'm just gonna keep it a big surprise to the day that I actually do play it. That way, if I do bring it to stream, it'll be all shock value, and everyone will be much more entertained. Because you get to see me go and experiment new things that most people have already seen, but you get to see from a new person's perspective. First impressions are always very popular. Yeah, Outer Worlds, definitely gonna try it. Fallout 6, maybe. I'm gonna wait and see what the reviews are like and what other people are gonna say about it. I'm just worried that at some point, maybe Bethesda will try to add loot boxes to their game. They very easily could implement it. At least with Fallout. The Fallout universe and even Elder Scrolls, they could implement loot boxes with drops. Instead of having to go clear a dungeon, you just buy your items outright, and it's random chance. Pretty much, that's probably what would happen. It's gonna be random no matter what, though. Even, like, it's already random when you play the game. There's not very many fixed items aside from what you get during the quests. So, to push it over to a loot box wouldn't be much of a stretch. Imagine if this happened. This would be the worst thing that could happen. Your quest rewards are a loot box. Oh, that would suck. Well, we'll worry about that when the time comes. And yet again, I'm still talking about other games while I'm playing this map. I'm still on the same map. It says on the upper left of my screen that I've been here for at least 40 minutes. Because it took like 4 minutes to start up the stream. Is there anybody in the world that actually beat this map? That actually come over to this map, played it, and won? I wonder. Let me see, how many people have played this? 496 people have played it. Okay, there's probably at least one person that was masochistic enough to try and beat this. .496 people that no doubt there had to have been at least one person out of the bunch that have come over and beat this map. What month was this map made? Oh, this was made last month. Wait, what? Maybe I looked at it wrong. 10, 11, yeah, this was made last month. A few weeks ago. Wait, if the Arcade Hero Challenge is trying to put you in maps just to get more ratings on it, why did it put me in a map that has 496 people that have already played? Unless it really is random. Of course, I don't believe it is random because I haven't. It might actually be random to an extent, because there was one time that I did get a 2018 map during 2019, and it wasn't January. It was actually during, I forget if it was July or August, but I did get a 2018 map at one point. It only happened one time, and that was before I reached level 500. Once I hit level 500, I've been getting nothing but brand new maps. This is the oldest map I've gotten. This is 16 days ago. That's the oldest map I've gotten since reaching level 500. All other maps I've rolled have either been 1 or 2 days old. I have an idea. My idea? I'm keeping that guy alive. Yes, I'm gonna lead him to the other enemies, or at least get the other enemies alerted. Zombies, they don't have good hearing, but for some reason they know that when their allies are being attacked. They know when. So, if I can just keep one alive and lead them around the map, it'll be easier to find some of the enemies. And we can finally get out of here. I'm still on this map. After 43 minutes. Hi, Moo! I see you changed your name again. Still on this map. Still playing. They're scratching my car. Imagine playing this map without the car. All that running you'd have to do. Oh, I don't want to drive too far away from that enemy. I want to keep him with me. I hope I get some good map today. My only hope was that Death Pit map that I rolled earlier. But even then, that one's questionable as to whether or not it can be beaten, because that angel being up top of that cliff. Being up top. Oh, I lost the zombie. Uh-oh. Wait, what's this tagged under? It is not tagged testing. Okay, so now I get to start telling you guys that this is a finished map. This is the map. It's finished. This is what was intended. Yes, the enemies were intended to be in the middle of nowhere. It's not a testing map. This is a real map that the creator wanted to show off to the world. Oh, Jesus, man. Suddenly, Far Cry 4's tower climbing doesn't seem so bad. It doesn't seem so bad anymore when you play a map like this. Well, there's the tower climbing, it'd be done by now. I lost one of the zombies that I drove away from, so now I'm stuck trying to find the enemies again. There's one. And there it goes. For a moment, I thought that one was a gun enemy. That would have been something if there was a gun enemy. Are you kidding me? This is bulletproof windows. Auto aims, don't screw me. Don't fail me now. Yes, it's bulletproof windows. It doesn't go through. Not this gun anyway. Maybe I could with piercing ammo, but I have to get a... Oh, okay, let's get out of the car and put piercing ammo on. Okay, well, now we'll see if it goes through the window. The unveiling. Yes, it does. Okay, so you need piercing ammo on just to put it through the window. That makes sense. Oh my god, I can't believe I just missed that one. I'm gonna be literally in tears if I get down to the last enemy and then the game crashes. I'm gonna be so sad if that happens. Coming all this way. Finally, it looks like progress has been done. The enemy's killed. This, without a doubt, is a bad map, in every sense of the word. There's no defending this, with how long it takes to beat this. That's probably the worst part about it all, how long it takes to win this. We've gone through entire conversations of other games, and now I'm still on this map. Oh, I guess I might as well bring this up. How many of you guys have played Skyrim? Who in the chat has played Skyrim? There you are. Just one enemy. I stopped just to go get one enemy. Awesome. What is the funniest bug that you've had on your Skyrim playthrough? What is the funniest bug that you've seen? And I mean like haha funny. Honestly, with me, there isn't really any funny bugs that come off the top of my head. Because I've generally forgotten about them by now, because it's been so long. I do remember that there was that bug of the dead dragon falling from the sky. Where when you fast travel, you suddenly, there's a dead dragon in front of you. I do remember that one. That one was funny at first, but it lost its charm the second time. Yes, cat and dog, I'm still on this map. I'm still on. The entirety of the map has enemies spread around. I want to dislike this map so bad. Like I said, the maps like this inspire me to want to change my map rating policy. I don't think anyone would blame me if I did give this one a dislike. Just this map in particular. And if you do blame me, I highly recommend you come and try this map yourself and see, and then experiment this. But actually, no, I don't. I do not recommend anyone to come and try this. Be thankful that I'm the one that's doing it, and not you guys. Yeah, I do not recommend playing this map. Not unless you just need you're just trying to find something to do just to waste time, but there's still other maps that are better for that. Other maps are better for wasting time. Finally found an enemy. I wonder if the creator actually playtested this map. If they actually played this map and thought that it was good enough to show off. It's obviously not finished because it isn't tagged as testing. But then again, the creator might... Well, no, the creator knows about tags. So I can't say that... You cannot say that they don't know about a testing tag because they know about that the tag features exist. Is it just nothing but behemoths now? That's all I've been finding now as of late. Oh, there's a regular enemy. Oh, no, this is also a behemoth. I do not want to lose this car. It'll take 4 times longer to win this map if I don't have a car. It's pretty much a guaranteed win as well. I'm invincible, so I can't really die. The invincible modifier is turned on. And for anyone that's not familiar with Far Cry 5, I do not have control of the modifiers. It's the ones that make the map that have control of the modifiers, so I did not turn on invincible. Definitely would rather be playing a map where you can die, though. So far, that death pit, that circled pit of melee weapon enemies, that was the funnest map I've played so far today. Down to the last 19 enemies. Almost done this map. Then can finally move on. You know, I haven't checked my my utility records. I don't remember if that's what it's actually called. It's that one that shows you your full game statistics, like how much time you spent in the campaign, and how much time you spent in arcade, and how many enemies you've defeated, and all that. I have not really checked that all month. The last time I checked it was sometime in late September. Late September, somewhere around there. I'm gonna go back to that and probably see another like 1,000 enemies or something already defeated. when I do the refresh, I am gonna put out a video showing my full statistics. And if it doesn't let me put out a video of that, then I'll take screenshots and then show them. I'll just show it by screenshots if possible. That way, when I do another refresh later, I'll be able to add on those statistics. And whether or not people want to say that it should count is up to them. It would unofficially count and carry over. Yes, this is very much a driving simulator. And yes, I saw this message earlier and didn't respond to it right away. There we go. Enemies dying. So close to winning. One thing I miss right now is being able to play co-op with you guys. Doing co-op games on stream. Those are awesome, and I do miss playing that. I still have that mandatory mic rule applied when co-ops happen. Anyone that wants to play on stream with me, they have to have their mic turned on, and they have to have their privacy settings set so that others can hear them. I'm still gonna keep that rule in effect. So yeah, anyone that does want to play co-op with me later, just keep that in mind. You need a microphone. Nine enemies left. So close to getting out of here. I just heard like a random zombie in the distance screaming, but I'm not sure why. Wait, what? The hell? Oh, jump higher's turned on. What kind of stairway is this? I think it might just be another building placed on top of each other. Whoa, whoa, okay, that was really high. Okay, this is getting nowhere. Let's just back to the car. I don't even know why I'm bothering to check the building. Let's just take out the 9 so we can get out of here. So I can leave and go to the next mission. I've been in this mission for so long, I've forgotten what the current status of the Arcade Hero Challenge is. I think I'm at 1 life, and I still have to do 3 more maps after this. I might have to rewind my chat just to read up and see where it is right now, because I actually don't know. Watches videos, just can't comment on stream. Alright. Cool, dude. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for supporting. It's awesome, man. I'll be so happy when I get to go and play another mission. I just become a negative person now at this point because of this map. I've done nothing but complain and talk about other stuff ever since I started playing this map. But it'll be over soon. And then 3 more rounds happen of some other map. Don't know what the other maps are going to be. but we will see. I'm hoping it doesn't give me that roleplay map. Utop said that it was winnable. I don't know how to win yet. I'll find out later. I can't believe that 496 people actually played this map. There were 496 players that actually come to this map and played it. I guess this goes to show you the community is still alive. So, I guess that's a positive thing. Far Cry 5 is not dead. I can't find those enemies. I don't know where they are. I got 3 left. Only 3. I've been grinding around the outside of the map. The out of bounds line. Although, now it's starting to look like the enemies are in the center. Hello, Behemoth. Nice of you to be here. Can you flip my car? Flip my car if you can. A regular zombie did it, so you should be able to as well. Oh, they won't even attempt to attack with anything but the poison while you're in a vehicle. Oh yeah? Let's do this then. No, okay, they won't even try to attack. For anyone who's just joined, the invincible modifier is turned on. That's why I didn't take any damage. I did not select this map, the arcade hero did. It always selects. Come with me so you can help me find the other enemies. Oh, you go too slow. This thing goes so slow. Okay, hopefully I remember this car spot. I just got out of the vehicle because I want to try and reduce their poison throwing. See if I can just get them to run after me. Run. Yeah, this is much faster at keeping them. Come on. Come on. Let's go into town. They might be inside one of the buildings. With this zombie following me, I can now get the other enemy's attention a little bit easier. And that's my whole intention of leaving the car. I feel like the atmosphere changed. It's not as dark as it was. There's an enemy on the roof. Correction, was on the roof. They fell off. Okay. So, this one can now die. And keep this one with me, and then I go find the last one. And this one can now die. Come on. Come on. We can finally get out of here. There we go. We're done. We're done. Don't bug me. Yes! 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 Finally! Done!